drunk and all of our thumbs went up in the air. Singing in the wind, listen to the thunder rolling over and over we down the river. We drunk and all of our thumbs went up in the air. Singing in the wind, listen to the thunder rolling over and over we down. We're getting on fire, we're raising up higher. The bottle is up, we're over the top, it's time to get higher. The time of a
Let's see about company introduction. Julius has a worldwide transport and logistics leader, which they have 5 types of business: supply chain optimization, freight forwarding, contract logistics, distribution, and express, and also road transport. It is covering 168 nations. Julius has an enormous organization across the world because Julius has 41,000 of worker centers around the cities of their 165,000 clients, producing more than 8.2 billion euros in 2018. Julius has developed their strength as a transport company through more than a century, from the understanding to provide innovative and customized logistics solutions across the globe that optimize the economic. Next is project background. Julius going through the problem in picking, which is still a case of short supply. Short supply is when the picker receives a picking list of 11 pieces of an order item. The picker gets 10 out of the bin by overlook it. It's called short supply. A major problem is the picking error impact customer satisfaction. This is because revenue of the company affected when the company have to resend the exited item, which is involve cost and cost of picking, repack, and delivery as well. As a solution, a mobile application quick quantity checker is created to overcome the problem of short supply in picking process in Julius. The application system can identify there is an error in amount of items, and it also avoids in spending time in picking. An application concept is also can implement in the handheld scanner. In picking, which is there is an error in number of items of the customer's order and the item will exceed the customer's demand. Julius is also facing a problem where recent exited items involve pick and repick and delivery as well. It also affects company's revenue and the cost might be higher. The warehouse picker also struggle to miscount the number of items when there is large number of orders. It happens because of lack concentration, and also sometimes the picker will overlook when have more orders. As a solution, a mobile application quick quantity checker is created to overcome the problem of short supply in picking process in Julius. The application system can identify there is an error in amount of items, and it also avoids in spending time in picking. An application concept is also can implement in the handheld scanner.
Research objective. The purpose of this research project is about picking error in short supply that make a biggest impact to our company. We purpose to review ability literature on how to do this project. In this project, we will achieve the following objective. First is to identify the innovation can assist in reducing the error in picking. Second is to evaluate the proper technique for counting items. Third is to analyze ways to reduce manual counting in order. Research question. What is the relationship between innovation can assist in reducing the error in picking? Second is what is the relationship between proper technique for counting items? Third is what is the relationship between manual counting in order? Scope of the project. The scope of the project is increase employee focus and skills when they are doing picking. This project run at our department on picking handle scanner. Our targets are pickers to reducing picking error by using handle scanner with quick quantity checker, and it will be more effective for our company.
Definition of terms are divided by 4, which is first, reducing error, manual counting, proper technique, and improving operational proficiency. For example, to reducing the errors, the best option to reducing the error is observe first before receive the orders, the items, and the packaging for details to see the mistake is what are happening. Counting is the process of selecting the items, goods, or product from a warehouse inventory without the benefits of equipment or software that will automate some or of the process. The significance of the project. Through using this application of advanced technology, the employee will make the picking process faster. At the same time, the results are shown within the shorter period. Other than that, the storage space of a handheld scanner is fairly good enough. They are capable of handling information via handheld scanners, so the employee do not to be worried about the information of each items.
Picking process is contained of three things. Advantages of mobile application. It is reduce the issue in warehouse order picking. It also cause a high utilization of requests and might be speeding up the warehouse picking and able to building the superior picking efficiency, cost reduction, providing real-time information. The application will lead to the decrease the human error. It will improve the efficiency, speed, and transparency to create more convenience for the order picking process in the warehouse, which deal with the complex requests and cancellation from the customer. The next point is customer and supplier. Warehouse is capacity extremely basic as a hub is connecting in material flows between supplier and customer. Because customer satisfaction is absolutely staying abreast in competitive environment that can be achieved only by quickly responding the customer's need. The system stress on dealing with point of interaction between customer relationship management and also supplier relationship management. A relationship between customer and supplier will be able to lead to a high fulfillment when carried out with the supply-based management practices. The last thing is human factor. A high value ability to edit the record speaking process by utilizing human administration. It is because of mix of their mental and coordinated movement which people can respond rapidly to functional changes in order picking process. Human factor is an important element in expression to financial perspective in planning work, which is to guarantee a high level of productivity and efficiency to make sure that decision support model reflect reality as good as possible.
Concept of warehouse. A warehouse is classified as any location that is used for product accumulation. Warehousing is essential for business that import, begin producing, haulage or expand operation. Having a strategy area for the products gives control over them while helping ensure the customer gets their goods on time. Maintaining it all in one position can save money and increase production efficiency. The successful performance of warehousing relies upon the proper procedure, layout, warehouse operation, and material handling systems. Warehouse Management System. The Warehouse Management System is an explanatory system that is committed to continuously monitoring the entire rising distribution center activity. These systems are intended to improve monitoring of the item handling and capacity. The Warehouse Management System program allows for quick receipt and delivery of the goods at the warehouse, characterize an outside supplier, or help determine internal beginning. The Warehouse Management System frequently incorporates a mix of equipment which is standardized, text scanners, printers, labeling with outside delivery organization. Customer service important. Customer service is the communication between buyer purchasing and a representative of the organization selling it. Most of vendors consider direct communication to be an important factor in ensuring customer satisfaction and enabling customer loyalty. Customer service and performance are influenced by the good or service, the surrounding environment and employees, which include their behaviors as well as customer relations.
Information technology in supply chain have two. First, information technology based on tone. The role of existing communication technologies in making empowering influence on supply chain management. They provide a way for companies to access the real-time information with an electronic supply chain, which is EDI-based or internet-based. Implementation of IT tools contribute to planning and to controlling the order picking process. IT provides various tools and tools for establishing the reliable of correspondence and data trading between associations.
Concept of quick quantity checker. The concept of quick quantity checker is recognize the information or error in the process of picking. It helps the picker to calculate the quantity of the item and will pop up message when there is an error. This application system is run order item when the part number is scanned. We also have invented to error identification in system to avoid short supply and to improve customer satisfaction with employee performance. This application can be a solution for the process of order picking in warehouse. This is our research design of project.
This is proposed theoretical framework that have two variables, such as independent variables and dependent variables. Independent variables have three, which is reducing the error, manual picking, and proper technique. Why? The dependent variable is to improve operational proficiency. To improve operational proficiency is we need to focus on our customer. Working on the things that matter the most to customers make any operation effective. Ensure the strategy, plan, and their priority is aligned with customer needs. This is a process flow that we create for 5 months to produce a quick quantity checker application via handheld scanner with successfully.
Let's see about method of data analysis. We have created 20 questions for 93 respondents and juries via Google Form. All the items used in the Likert 5-point scale. This is our questions. Let's see about respondent satisfaction. The first graph is about illustrating using the error using the quick quantity checker. The majority of the respondents are agreed with, but there is some of them still struggling in the learning process of how to use quick quantity checker. The second graph shows proper technique. There is almost same level of agree and disagree. Company also has really look into effective ways to rebuild the productivity and performance to employees to make them understand the improvement. The pie chart in this page shows manual picking. There is majority of workers agree to the environment free of manual picking because it is more comfortable and conducive to workers' psychology and physiology. The second graph shows the improved operational efficiency. This observation demonstrates the majority of employees are agreed the warehouse efficiency is dependent on order picking.
Difference between manual picking and quick quantity checker, for example, is reviews. Manual picking is time spent rectifying bad reviews, while quick quantity checker is improve customer satisfaction and get good reviews. Other than that, in performance and productivity in manual picking is key performance indicator and productivity of company will decrease, while the quantity checker, key performance indicator and productivity of company will increase.
Interface design of quick quantity checker in smartphone. Every picker have own user ID and password, so they can easy to log into this application. After logging to this application, they will appear a new home screen that show quantity check, delete items and records. So when we need to check the quantity of the item, just press on the quantity check. So after we press quantity check, they will appear home screen that show the part number of the item. We just scan the part number, and if have any error in quantity, they will appear a new pop-up message. So it's easy for picker to alert in quantity of the item short.